Today, film and television have become the most powerful means of visual communication. Film and television have created a distinct diction, evolving a language of their own. The most fundamental component of this language is the visual. Television directors need a universal language for television direction, so that decisions regarding direction can be communicated in a brief, clear manner to the production team. The director uses a special system of abbreviations and pre-arranged commands to communicate the decisions to be followed by the production team. When directing a program, we work faster by describing the shots in a code which is understood by the production team. We call this the language of television direction. To understand the language of television, we'll have to learn how to handle the visual through camera. We will now learn some of the basic aspects of the language of film and television. We use shots of varying sizes in a television program. Shots are classified according to the view in front of the camera. Let us identify them. A long shot LS or wide shot WS. The long shot introduces the audience to subjects, objects, and the location by giving them the view from a distance. This is also called an establishing shot, ES, when the purpose of this shot is to establish the location. It is called a full shot, FS, when it gives full frame head to toe view of the human subject or subjects. In a long shot, the camera takes the shot of a specific object, taking in view its entire background. Another form of it is a VLS, very long shot. Medium long shot, MLS. This is a picture frame in which the main object is shot above the knee with the background. Medium close-up, MCU, or mid shot. Here the subject is shot from the waist upwards. Close-up, CU. This is a picture frame in which the subject is shown at close quarters. In the case of a person, this includes the collar level and above of the subject. Big close-up, BCU. This shot concentrates more closely on facial expression of the subject, revealing every minute details. Let us recollect what we have learned up to now. Now let us look at the shots from the point of view of the camera person to describe what all they includes. For example, if the frame includes a single person, it is called a single shot. If it includes two persons, it is called two shot. If there are three persons, it will be called three shot. More than four people are referred as a group shot. Good composition is arranging of the pictorial elements in a unified, harmonious whole. The key to good composition lies in the proper placement and movement of the pictorial elements within a frame. When a camera person takes a shot, he is always keen to create the best possible composition. The rule of thirds helps us in proper composition of the frame. The frame is mentally divided horizontally and vertically by the camera person into three equal parts. Thus, drawing two vertical and two horizontal lines. The subject is placed within the parameters where these lines intersect or meet. Headroom. Headroom refers to the space left in the frame above the subject's head. This proportion is left to the aesthetic judgment of the camera person. Depth. For proper composition, we must give due attention to factors like depth also. Normally, a television visual is a two-dimensional show. However, composition on the screen can be enhanced by illusion of depth, creating a three-dimensional effect. Let us recollect what we have learned up to now. Now let us turn to camera angles. The human eye can see up to 120 degrees angle, but the camera can only see up to 54-degree angle. Thus, the need arises to shift camera constantly to take pictures from different angles. Therefore, it is important to familiarize ourselves with description of the shots in terms of the camera angles. The camera angle is useful in establishing a specific viewpoint. For example, it can convey to the viewers a particular actor's viewpoint regarding the action shown. Let us look at the basic shots in terms of camera angles. Normal angle shot. In this, the camera is placed at the normal camera height, which should be at the eye level of the subject. In this, the subject appears to look directly into the lens. Low angle shot. In this, the camera is placed closer to the floor than the normal camera height, going a few feet below the normal eye level, and looks up to the subject. For example, placing the camera at the level of a child looking up to an elder. High angle shot. In this, the camera is placed high above the subject looking downwards. It's just the reverse of the low angle shot and looks down upon the subject and tends to reduce its size and importance. Aerial shot or overhead shot. It's another category of high angle shot. In this, the camera is positioned directly overhead. Now let us turn to point of view shot, POV shot. Take for example the case of a subject looking in a particular direction at the action. A point of view places the viewers in the footsteps of the subject. It gives the viewers the point of view of the subject, revealing to them what the subject is seeing. This may be followed by a reaction shot, in which the reaction of the subject is revealed to the viewers. Another closely related shot is the over-the-shoulder shot. In this, the shoulder of the subject appears in the foreground and the face or the body of another in the background. Let us recollect what we have learned up to now. Several types of camera movements are used to show the action on the screen. The result is very different when shooting the same scene from a stationary camera. Pan shot or panning shot. A shot involving a simple camera movement in which the camera head is moved left or right on the horizontal plane, while the base of the camera remains static, also called panorama shot. Tilt up and down. Tilt up and down, a simple camera movement in which the camera head is made to move up or down vertically. In a tilt up, the camera is gradually moved to point up. In tilt down, the camera is gradually moved to point down. Crab. Crab left, crab right. This is sideways movement of the whole camera on its wheel or dolly. Crab left means moving the camera mount to the camera's left. Crab right means moving the camera mount to the camera's right. Crane, up and down. Up and down movement of the whole camera on a camera crane, so called crane up and crane down. Such movements are seen as very similar to pedestal up and pedestal down. Dolly shot. Here the camera is placed on wheels. It can be rolled in or rolled out, according to the required situation. If the subject or scene requires a close-up shot, then the camera is rolled in, dolly in. And in a situation where the action is to cover up some particular background, then the camera moves further backward, dolly out. Now let us look at the zoom shot, which is an example of a lens movement. Zoom shot. In contrast to the dolly shot, in which the distance in relation to subject is changed by rolling the camera in and out, in zoom shot, this is affected by changing the focal length of the camera lens by means of fitting on different zooms on the lens. Here, The object or the field view can be enlarged or contracted by the virtue of various zoom lengths to the camera. Let us recollect what we have learned up to now. Television production all over the world now has a distinct language of its own. Now let us repeat what we have learned in this program. Types of shots: a long shot or wide shot, medium long shot, medium close-up, close-up, big close-up, camera angles, normal angle shot, low angle shot, high angle shot, aerial shot, composition, a rule of thirds, headroom, depth, camera movements, pan shot, pan left, pan right, tilt shot, tilt up, tilt down, crane shot, crane up, crane down, pedestal shot, pedestal up, pedestal down, crab shot, crab left, crab right, dolly shot, dolly in, dolly out, zoom shot, zoom in, zoom out, over the shoulder shot. In this program, we have learned about some of the basic elements of the language of television.